And this man just went crazy, bro. Like
Hanami juice, freshly squeezed.
This man literally come in here barefoot with 2 freaking tongues. I really do not care about the whole Ichigo part.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of On-Site Verdict, and we about to get into why Gojo's the main character of Jujutsu Kaisen. Apparently, because that boy snapped today, bro. And it's probably one of the best things that I've seen so far in this anime that they gave out so far. And Gojo went crazy today, bro.
I think in terms of everything that's been happening so far, for them to finally be like, hey, we about to give you some heat. Whew. And they put Gojo on 1,000. They sent that man
he killed
in there.
1,000.
He killed us. Hey.
On 1,000, killed 1,000.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait. So am I hearing that this episode went off?
Delivered?
Yeah, I'm hearing that this episode delivered? Is that what it said?
Delivered. I'm tipping extra.
And they said, you need that Amazon Prime, and they got it to us.
Yeah, right away.
We was like, yo, we need you to deliver it, and they gave it to us next week. And
So what I'm hearing is manga readers were expecting a lot, and it said that this arc is going to be crazy, and it's showing why we say that it was crazy. This is what I'm hearing? I'm not just confirming.
No. It's
no.
amazing. It's an amazing episode, yeah, but you still have a lot more to live up to. You can't just win off of just this. This has to be a lot more that comes along with it.
But the thing is, I feel like I already got 2 episodes.
I am very happy.
I feel like I got 2 episodes so far, though.
You got 2.
The Mekamaru and then this
you
one.
You got
as
2.
well.
But 2 doesn't make the hype. You can't say, yo, off
You're
of 2
right.
episodes, I'm the best. This is the best.
But I will say this episode is heads and toes above the rest of so far.
So far, yes.
It gave us everything 100%. That you wanted from a character that we've been wanting to see turn up, who we got to see turn up in the prior prequel
we know
to this season. How we got to see what he did when he was coming up to, becoming the strongest that he is now, what he's known as the strongest in that era.
Mm-hmm.
So, I couldn't even I was comprehending it at the same time he was doing it. In my mind, this is fucking crazy. How is he doing all of that stuff? 299 seconds it took him to kill 1,000 demons or transmuted humans. 0.002 seconds.
3.3 transmuted humans had to die every second.
That's crazy.
Within those 29 seconds for him to basically kill all
pull
of
that
them.
feed off.
Bro,
this man said, the best part was when they had him backed in the corner, was like, yo, I know that he's not going to want to kill all these humans, so he's not going to do his domain expansion. And then as soon as they zoomed in on his face, and he said, domain expansion. And knew that 0.2 of a second, he was like, you know what? They can handle it for this long for it not to have long-lasting damage on them and effects on them. And this man just went crazy, bro.
Hold on, let's back it up, because before he did all that, prior to doing all that, they had a pre-fight where Jugo was running around with Hanami, and they were basically they were like, oh, as long as you can't use your domain expansion, we can keep running up on you and hitting you. Mm-hmm. So he was like, oh, you thought that I'm just going to let you run up on me? Yeah. Well, let me run up on you. Yep. And I'm going to give you these pity paps until you decide that they've had enough.
Yeah.
And then he took Hanami and whispered in her ear goodbye.
Oh, man.
Off just pressure.
Yo, hold on. Yeah.
No, bro. But when he grabbed her eyes /
those horns, the little branches.
He said, "This is where you're weak, right?"
He was like, "This is where your weak spots are, right?"
And then he repositioned himself. It was something so small, like a little detail, but the way he repositioned his hands, and then just grabbed it and just yoked everything out. Bro.
Everything.
Top tier trash talk because
he's letting them know.
Before he smashed it was like, yo, what are you trying to do, asparagus? He called it an asparagus. Like, yo, what is this asparagus trying to do? Let me just go ahead and smush you real quick, bro, and literally just smush. I was like, oh my gosh,
turn her into.
Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that's when
he squashed the ladybug.
And then as soon as he did it, he was standing in front of the wall, looking at his work, yeah, that was me. I'm like,
Jugo. No.
He was terrified.
No, hold on. Time out. What Jugo did is another highlight because this is the second time. This is his first reaction.
Yep.
He saw that he was about to kill Hanami, and he was like, "Hey, Gojo, look, I'm about to kill these humans.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! I'm gonna kill these humans." And you see him try to prepare a firewall, and Gojo's just like, "I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn, bro. I am."
And he was like, "Yo, this is not even gonna. This is a waste of time, and he might kill me more." Even if I do it, he's like, you know what? I'm literally not even gonna go ahead and even try to fucking kill these people.
Yeah,
because I just know once he's like,
it's gonna be
10 times. It doesn't matter. Hanami is dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And he realized it because like you said, like he was about to throw a fireball and then just. Slowly, and that's why I'm not gonna lie. The animation, he just started letting go until there's no more fire, and then poof, that's when you see Hanami just all over the wall. This animation
Hanami
this
juice
week was
freshly squeezed.
Bro, the animation on this episode, oof.
What was it? An asparagus smoothie?
Yeah, swear to God.
Asparagus smoothie.
Ooh, get your protein. Man, let me tell you something. When I watched the way he was running at them and telling them like, I'm punching you in your face because you think that you can just kill me with technique. Mm-hmm. I don't need technique. Y'all beneath me. I can just give you these good old knuckles right to the nougat. He's just giving them pity paps all over the place, and they're like, "Why is he just punching us?
Right?
We don't understand."
But I'm not gonna lie. That's why I love this episode.
Yeah,
because that's what he was gonna go with, and they had a plan for it.
Yeah,
and what that plan was. A freaking train full of transmog humans.
Yes.
Yeah.
All converted from Mahito.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, that was so
what a chess
clean.
move.
Yes, it was. It's such a big ass chess move. Because that came flying in. And not only just that, they made a hole into the ceiling. So all these other humans just falling down.
Humans came from the top.
There was plans on top. There was levels to these plans.
It didn't make any sense how he leveled it out so quickly.
And then,
I was just saying, like, he's just so in depth on how he wanted to make sure that he got every part of every opportunity to catch this nigga in his seal. He was like, I'm going to imprison you in every way that I can. Yeah. I'm going to throw everything at you that you would expect, you wouldn't expect, your mammy wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
I'm just going off the walls.
Yeah.
Like, you would never expect a train with 1,000 things to pull up on you. Like, when Gojo's reaction to that, when they came out, was like, not that he thought he couldn't handle it, but he was like, are you fucking kidding me? He was like,
wow.
Like, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Like, y'all out of pocket for this.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna lie, I love that reaction that we get because after that we see him just standing still and you hear Goto and Jogo just kind of detailing their plan and everything, and you just see like now the way that they portray it is from Gojo, from the bad guy standpoint, is that they're saying like now he has a moral obligation to do something because now he can't really use his domain inspection without killing all these humans and everything, and all that is getting explained. You just see him just standing there doing nothing. They just keep on zooming in, and this is one of the things that I know I be complaining about is that that in anime they be doing still animations. Yeah. But this is one of those situations where it was like it was a still animation, but it was adding to the moment and it was adding hype into it and it added so much tension to it.
Yeah.
So for when he decided to do the domain expansion, it literally caught them off guard. Everybody. They didn't think he would even do it.
Yeah. To piggyback off that, real quick, I'll make it quick, Brady. You can get in there. Saying that the emotion that it held with the still frame. I just think it's one of those times where you've seen an OP character be a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah, he did.
You could tell that he was like, God damn it.
Yes.
Like, I'm really out here giving these niggas the business and they had a plan like this.
Yes.
And then as soon as them, he seen them come out, then they started, when they fell from the roof too, he was like, y'all just out of pocket. Can I get a minute? Just a break? A second? I'm Gojo, but chill.
Yeah. Yo, and that's what shows that his thorough planning was just so great because he planned every little thing to know that he made sure that Gojo was at a vulnerable position. He wanted him in a vulnerable position, and it showed that his plan was executed perfectly for that certain situation for him to get that vulnerable because he was just in such a chaotic form. And like what you're saying, that still frame, we still felt the chaos around them because of how they prequeled everything around it.
Yes. And then let me piggyback on top of that piggyback that you gave me.
Yes.
So another thing is within that form when they were zooming in and you were getting the explanation of what they were saying in regards to like now Gojo needs to be able to do this. One of the things is that one of the key moments for me when they were having the conversation and you get to zoom in to Gojo, it's the fact that they were explaining how Gojo at this point, like he didn't care about casualties that they were causing.
Yeah.
But now the thing is just that now he had to sit down and contemplate seeing like, yo, if I open my domain expansion, I'm going to cause casualties.
Exactly.
He was thinking about the repercussions that he's going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's one thing when cursed spirits or other people are killing people because you saw Chosu. Chosu, again, is the guy that was just doing the arrow blood.
Yeah.
This man... Every time he did it was literally through the head, killing somebody. Yeah. Every time he attacked, at least 3 or 4 every single time. Except for that one scene where he killed like 7, 12.
It was a lot of people.
He shot it from across the subway.
That was crazy, bro.
All of them. That's crazy.
But the thing is, that was all calculated, and he really didn't. Like, I'm not saying Gojo didn't care, but like he's not the one to actively kill people.
But he understood the reaction to that wouldn't be unnecessary because he really fixing that wouldn't be the issue. Yes. He got to deal with what he got to deal with. That's just repercussions of what he's in. But
the thing is now I made him contemplate now, like I have to own up to my own repercussions. Like I'm gonna do domain, like again, he decided to do his domain expansion, which lasted 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
A
tenth of a second.
0.2 of a second.
Bro.
It was crazy, bro. Yeah, this man Gojo just went absolutely crazy. But like you said, the plan was put off so great and pulled off so great. And it all got tied into, and it was crazy because as a person that doesn't know what's going on and what's happening next, the next scene that happened was crazy because I honestly wanted to know, like, how Geto was.
Yo, why is the way he is?
Why is Geto there?
Yeah, and like, that's what you reveal.
Like, so, and it finally revealed the scene of what became of Geto, and I was like, yo, that's not him. That. Like, he had me fooled. I thought it was Geto because I know he was against him and shit. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But we got to find out that it was actually somebody that can take control of the mind and body and use their actually cursed spirits. And I'm like, wow.
That shit was wild. It was wild. I think and that was why he wanted him at his most vulnerable, because at your most vulnerable is when you're your most weakest and when you're more liable to not react quick enough.
Yes.
And the fact that last creme de la creme that put it on was his appearance.
His last form of being Geto.
Just showing up and be like, and then this nigga was like, there's no way. Mm-hmm. That right there, that moment where he was like, that thought process, that's not Geto.
Yeah.
It was where it was, that was it. It was too late. I mean, it was late before that.
But all those flashbacks happened with Geto in his mind
exactly.
already.
So it froze him. Yeah. He was like, he was already at like, I can't get out of this pretty much, but like that was like sealed. Now like I'm really trapped.
Didn't he say that he needs a minute?
So that's what
1 minute.
Yeah.
That's why he came out, because he knew he was about to run. Remember when he was
he took it back, but then Geto came out and was like, hello.
And that was the minute that they needed for him to be.
So the thing is, too, it's not like he even physically stayed there a minute. And that's another thing that this anime touches upon so beautifully, because even before that, they were discussing the plan of like, oh yeah, we need him to stand still for like a minute. And they were playing, I think it was like shogi or like this Japanese Japanese chess game.
Right, though.
Right? So they're playing this Japanese chess game and they're all just kind of nonchalant and stuff like that. And then you see you see Jogu get completely mad. He's like, bro, so you want me to hold off Gojo? You want me to keep Gojo in place for a minute?
He said
within 4 meters.
That. He said a creature like that.
A creature like Gojo?
Strongest creature.
For 4 minutes, he can't move anywhere?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Bro, like how?
He has to stay in a 4 meter area. I gotta keep Gojo in a 4 meter area for a minute? Bro, who do you think I am?
It's crazy. And he was like, you just want us to die. Yeah, right? You basically telling us to die. And then, like you said, and then that
I got it.
And another thing that happened in the show is that it didn't have to be a physical 1 minute. He just needs to be like, he had to kind of live in a minute, because that's what you said, that he started getting those flashbacks.
Yeah.
And then that's when Geto's like, yeah, you don't even have to live the real, like you felt like you were stuck there for like a minute, and that was just enough to activate the prison.
Yep. Got him stuck, and now we get to see
if Gojo's the main character or not. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who pops up next. honestly, well, I love the prequel of what Gojo had said before when he was like, "Yo, I didn't beat you, Yuji beat you, my boy. So what's popping?" And you still was like. So, like, what's up? Yuji about to come in? Like, I know, Josh, you know what's about to go on, but as a person that's oblivious of what's going on to next season,
I can't wait.
I'm like, oh, man, Yuji about to get up in here again? Because I had loved the movie, so let's get it, bro.
Well, you see, there was a clip where he walked, Yuji was with, I'm sorry, what's her name with the white hair?
Also, I want to correct real quick. You kept on saying Yuji, I think you mean Yuta. Yuta was
the
one that killed thing.
Yeah, Yuta. But Yuji's walking around with the chick with the white hair and her little brother. May and her little brother, and they get down to the platform. Yes. And they see the dude that before transfigures and says, "Oh, the train, everybody got on the train," and they said I didn't have to go. So when they said that, he said the train. Boom, he realized that the train was going to
where
Gojo, so you know he's already on his way.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I gotta get there," and like the face that he made when he realized it, he was like, "It's serious time."
Yeah.
Like, I can't play no more. I gotta get there.
And that's before the entire area got flooded with this thousands of people.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. There was so much set up in this episode.
It was.
That my final verdict on this episode is going to be a 10. Okay. No, it's a 10. I think they did everything justice with Gojo. The fact that they even brought up the issue is that when he created his domain expansion, how there was like a big negative where he basically for those 0.2 of a second gave everybody 6 months of information.
Yeah.
Right. Even just regular people, not just the
6 months of advanced information.
Right. So and then the repercussion of that is that for 2 months they can't function properly for 2 months.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine? They're basically going to be in a coma state this entire life because everyone was just looking up in the air.
At least not be able to function properly. They're just vegetables.
Yeah, exactly.
Not coma state, but vegetables. Okay. Which is probably maybe worse because you're like alive, but can't use any of your bodily functions, and you have your conscious mind, but because you just process so much things, and so you're literally just like in a vegetable state processing information that you just got in 0.2 seconds.
And then again, it's not just a few of them. It's basically everybody in that area for 2 months.
Yeah.
And even on top of that too is just the fact that in that train there was 1,000 roughly transmog people. So Mahito grabbed 1,000 people and turned them all into transmog.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the people that were getting slain in front of Gojo in the middle of that fight and in the previous fight. In the previous episode's fight.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's so much lives that were completely lost in this episode.
I know it was super fast, but I gotta highlight it real quick because the fact that when Gojo saw Mahito and he went at him, like Mahito, like, okay, that's just another nigga I got a pity pat. And Mahito moved out his way like effortlessly. You can see it in Gojo's eyes. He was like, "Oh, this nigga's not like everybody else."
I also want to highlight too. That was the first time they met each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he didn't know. He was like, "This is Patch Face that the Yuji been telling me about." And then boom, already that dude dodged him. And he was like, "Okay." He could tell. Gojo was like, "That's a real one."
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, okay." So I see that he's a real one, and they wasn't joking that this guy's strong.
That's another thing, and I'll give my verdict right after this, but there's one thing that I wanted to mention that wasn't actually that helps my verdict as well, which is why I'll just say it. I'll give it a 10 like you. One of the things that really got me was the fact that the thought process that Gojo had while he was going through there, when he told himself, he was like, I had to make sure I focused only on the transmuted humans because I knew if I get to them, that's fine, but I also had to pay attention to the special grade guys that were coming out of their coma as well, so that I can have a counter attack for them because they were going to counter me. Mm-hmm. So like Gojo's doing all of the killing, figuring out where they are, and processing the fact that, I got to be on alert just in case these blues pop off. But he just wasn't that alert for the surprise that came in Ghetto. But that's why I give it a 10 though, because there were so many elements and levels to this episode. It wasn't just a straight brawl when Gojo was fighting and showing his experience and why he's Himothy. But we did see that, but we also saw just how experienced Kenjaku is, who is the one that's controlling Ghetto's body, where he was so in-depth in a plan to trap him that it was like, you had to go, you wanted him, like, gone. Like, this is one of those things where, like, I did everything in my power to get rid of you. Mm-hmm. And he said it, you are too powerful.
Yeah. He's
so
too
I just think the way they
have to seal you.
Yeah, like the way they set the whole episode up, beginning to end, the fighting, how Gojo delivered everything that he said, his mannerisms throughout the entire, like how he fought, how he spoke, how he treated everything, the level that they had to go through to stop him at that effect, because he was literally Himothy throughout the whole episode. And it took all of his Himothy to be finally reduced to a point where he couldn't defend himself and he had to get trapped because it was just such a great plan by the villain.
Can I even say that was all calculated?
All calculated.
He calculated the heck out of that. Everything was calculated for him to capture Gojo.
Look, and we seen at the episode that it paid off and it was fruitful.
Yeah.
My on-site verdict on this is it's a 9.2. It's a great episode. I love it. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I feel like they're going to definitely give me a lot more going on. I don't think this is the highlight. I mean, if this is the highlight, I'll be okay with it, but like I don't think this is going to be the highlight of the season. I mean, Gojo snapping and doing that's a feat that not much can do. Yeah. And was surely amazing. But the only reason why I don't give it a perfect score is only just because it doesn't give me every emotion.
I got you. I got you.
It like, you know what I mean? Like, if a perfect score for me would just be like an anime that provokes every emotion on me. Okay. And it didn't provoke every emotion on me. Okay. But it did definitely give me everything I needed and plus more on the action part. And with the schematic parts of how the chess game of how everything was being set up just to trap Gojo and showing how raw and amazing he is at the same time and highlighting that the actual feat of catching Gojo of sealing Gojo is such an amazing feat.
Bro. You have to do so much.
And Gojo literally did what outside of your plan. Yeah. And you still was able to, to seal him with such a wow. I guess I give it a 9.5, but 9.2 because it just didn't have everything, but it was such an amazing
just jog my memory real quick. How did the episode start? Didn't the episode start with Gojo being freaking looking tired?
Yeah. I
love that because of the fact that me as a manga watcher, I'm like, damn, he looks really gassed.
Yeah, I'm like,
how did he get so gassed?
I thought he got whooped. I thought he was in a tough battle. I didn't know that he just killed 1,000 people in 299 seconds. That's why he was tired.
Super tired.
Yeah, I thought he just went ham.
No, I agree.
For me, I was like, this man did something crazy and he's gassed.
I thought he was in a crazy battle. Because normally a lot of people do I was just in a crazy battle and I had to exert myself super hard in this one fight with one person. I didn't know that he was going to make one of the best feats of all time.
That's facts. Yeah.
So, and then I just want to add, the reason why I gave this a 10 as well is because I have been saying this for weeks now. Yeah. If they give me animation like they give me the Macro Maru with Mahito and they continue it out, and not give me what happened in the previous episode with Yuji and the Grasshopper. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't need to be amazing wow animation. Like, it needs to be really good and consistent. It needs to be like
you showed effort.
Yeah, it needs to be good and consistent because, again, one of my highlight scenes was when Gojo was just standing there and they're explaining how they plan to do all of this and how they plan for him not to do the domain expansion, and then the surprise on their face when he does his domain expansion, and then the thing we got after that. Yeah. It like him expending all that energy to kill everybody within 299 seconds. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like the way that the way they do the little Easter eggs where they were playing shoju in the beginning, which is again Japanese chess game, and like you were saying, there's levels to this. Like they playing a chess game, like different plans. All those different things that attributed to this episode, and I just want this quality of episode moving forward.
I agree.
Like, for the rest of the arc, I'm telling you, I will give you 10s every single time when I feel like you deserve it. I will give you lower scores when I feel like you deserve it.
Absolutely.
This arc is amazing from start to finish. Yep. So just give me that.
You know what's been amazing start to finish, Josh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bleach.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just going to say it. Because Jujutsu had some hiccups here and there, but Bleach has not had any hiccups yet. Besides the week that they skipped, which doesn't count because it wasn't a bad episode.
That don't count.
But when I tell you that Bleach came in this week, rolled with his sleeves rolled up from last week, and was giving out hands from the jump. Like, well, not from the jump, because from the beginning we learned Yoren Watch's backstory, why he's really angry, how he feels like everything in the Soul Society is a lie. He shouldn't be. He wants to have his own freedom from it, and he find out that he is Hyusube Ichibe's son. Per se, he called him Papa, about 3-4 times.
Well, no, it's actually the Soul King.
The Soul King is
son.
He's the Soul King's son.
He's the Soul King.
He said he wants to talk to his dad. He's like, I want to talk to my dad. And he's like, nah, bro, your dad said he don't want to talk to you,
bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. One of the coolest. When's the last time you seen in the anime where they have this cool ass eye power, but the eye power is just being another eye next to his other eye?
Yeah,
that's gas.
Right? And then that was gas. And then you see Ichibei just doing that shit on his hand.
Yeah.
He said,
he's like, oh, you think you're that guy? No, you're not, bro.
Yeah, the smoothest thing was like he had his hand and he was holding it, and then like when he did the thing, he was like, you think I would let you grab the Soul King's hand that easily?
Yeah.
Like you tripping.
Stop.
That's not, you're not that guy.
No.
This was thousands of years before.
And that's the beauty of it, because you don't know, yo, when is this happening?
Yeah, like it was a backstory that we got thrown into. So, if you paid attention, which I did, I knew where I was at. If you didn't pay attention and you hopped in the episode, you'd be like, what's going on?
I was surprised.
Is this right now? I knew, because he looked different. He didn't have the ruggedness that he has now, because, he's been through the 1,000 years and been through all that shit. But he just found out who he was. We found it out, and then
we get the secret that Ewok is basically the son of the Soul King.
Yes,
and then this is where we're going from there.
Yeah, and what I love about this episode is that it showed us the elevation of power. So we seen power before, and we seen like strength, but now that we've seen everybody in this arc, we know that, okay, these people are on a different level now.
Yeah.
Like, we know why they're the Zero Squad. Like, we know why that they're on numero 0 A plus A1 captains. Like, they're literally all captains. Like, this squad is built up on all captains, bro.
And not even just captains. They're just captains that redefine Soul Society.
Yes.
Because each captain has like a special thing that they did that attributed to Soul Society.
Yes.
In a big way. This is another callback, which I'm not sure if you guys did catch this, and you probably did or not. But in the beginning of Bleach, you remember when before Ichigo got his Bankai, you remember what he was training at? With Yurichi?
Yeah, with Yurichi, yeah.
Yeah, but you remember what she was around? Or where they were around when they were training and stuff like that? They got thrown into a hot spring.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
It is.
Yeah.
They got thrown into a hot spring, which is the same
callback to...
It's a callback from this person. They didn't...
Tenjiro,
They didn't call it back in this episode, but it's stuff like that they add into Soul Society. The berry that's in Soul Society, again, was created by Kiryu, which is like the second in command and stuff like that. Like, everybody really attribute all these captains. I apologize. All these Zero captains attributed to Soul Society, which is the reason why they got elevated to this position they're at now. And like we used to see, and this is what I love about it too, because we kind of saw what they do outside of fighting, and then this episode we got to get what they could actually
you got to see why they are who they are. Because when Ichigo was there in the prior season training, they were all kind of like, where they trained him and you knew they were serious, they were all kind of just frivolous the whole time he was there, just kind of basically making Ichigo feel like, bro, you got this.
Yeah.
Just get in there training and do you. We could do this. We got this. But you go do you. Yeah. So then now you see them and it's no game. So we come in and your watch is finally sitting in front of them, or so they run up on the palace, and who's there? The Captain Shurata, number 3.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
And she's letting them know, like, y'all not going to get in here. Y'all can't get in here. So he sent some scrubs. She cut them down right away. She sent her people out.
Right.
I got people, you got people. Her people win right away.
Easy.
Just out here. Boom. Then what we got, and it was my favorite part about your watch. Every time he shows up, he's got new niggas.
Yeah.
He always has.
It's like
his squad is never ending of badass people. They come in and got
Trump, he has a Trump to the Trump card.
I would say he at least has at least 26, right? Because it was at least everyone has the alphabet.
I think so, but I think some of them got double letters or something. Because look, he just, every time that you think you're about to put some hands on him, he's like, nope, I got another guy who's gonna come in here and get in the way.
Yeah, because this is where we see, what was the name? Nanzol?
Yeah.
Nanzol.
Yeah, it was Stern with a
W. It was
W.
short-lived, but he
looked crazy because he was warping people around his fingers, and I was like, yo, this guy's going to be a problem.
Not even just that. This is what I like. I'm not going to lie. Bleach has those things where the aesthetics of people is so just like so original.
Yeah,
this man literally come in here barefoot with 2 freaking tongues.
Yeah,
and he's talking.
He got a list,
and he has a list and stuff like that with the 2 tongues. You're like, what the fuck?
But his power's nasty.
But his power's nasty though.
It's crazy. He just bending people's wills around him, like and bending reality around him. Like that's crazy, bro.
He literally bending the reality around 3 people and cut him in half.
Yeah. And he's so wild. He's murdering people. You're thinking like, man, he's gonna be a problem. This girl take him out in 2 seconds.
Come on, she made it easy.
Nothing.
Like she was like, no, like you think you was a problem? I just wove that into you, and it was like, you know what? I have a problem too. I don't leave my needles out. Stabbed him dead easy.
Get out of here.
Not gonna lie, the moment I seen her do that, you know who I thought about? Best Genius for freaking My Hero Academy.
He just comes in and gets beat up.
She's just like, oh, you thought you were gonna do something? Well, I just sold your cloak and everything together. Now you can't move.
That shit is wild.
I'm just gonna go ahead and spice just comes out of you. You're dead.
And to piggyback off what you said earlier, again, these power levels that you see the first guy, the soldiers that they brought out, the soldiers got murdered right away. Then they send out Stern Ritter W. Stern Ritter W kills her soldiers right away too. He's like, boom, you know who I am? Then she kills him right away. It's like, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
And then as soon as she's about to attack him again, 4 new niggas pop up. His royal guards. Like his real niggas. Like the realest ones he got on his side that wasn't the real ones he already had.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he already had real ones.
He's like the realest of the reals here.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys came out pity papping. You know, they have excessively cool powers. We got Valkyrie Gerard, who's pretty much just strong.
Super strong. He's
super strong. He's got excessively strong strength. That
looking like he came from Sparta.
Yeah, he literally like they trained him in Olympus and sent him down to the Soul Reaper world. Yeah. Okay. Then we got Nak Lavar Askin, and he seems to have a time shift ability, something of lethal dose. He's able to like anticipate stuff. Yeah. It was cool.
And the beauty with him too, I like how he noticed like, yo, man, I have to do something up here because like, you know, I got selected from everybody down there
to come up.
He selected me to come up here, so I gotta kind of show out.
I gotta give that effort because we're supposed to be the realest one. He called me his real royal guard, right?
Right.
And then we got who's the
bro, and then we got this raw ass dude with just dropping just hot, straight fire lines, bro.
Fire,
yeah, he's fire.
Sniper, no sniping, bro.
Came out here with just a humongous ass sniper. And like instantly just decapitated, not even decapitated, just gave a hole to that 4th squad captain. When he
put the bullet in the nougat piece.
Like, look, man, when things haven't been easy for us, bro, we them.
Exactly.
This is
literally called themselves the best.
This is what we do, bro.
And then proceeded to shoot down every single of the freaking
every
palaces.
single one was like, yo, this is easy, slight work. That's nothing. But then everybody knew that it was just all a dream.
Yeah.
Facade. You know what I mean?
Got him.
Yeah, then we see again and shoots for us. She basically took the image down. She said that shit mad cocky. Like it's funny because she started explaining. She started explaining how like, oh yeah, well, yeah, this is just an illusion, and kind of explaining how this is just an illusion. Everything you fought was just nothing, and it was all because that Captain Hikifune, the second in command, it's because her barrier was already done. Mm-hmm. So they were waiting for her to get her barrier set.
Yeah.
And the moment it was set, that's when the whole camouflage came back down.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, man. Like I just think that the intricacies and how, like, I remember how we said that Jujutsu Kaisen had levels to that episode.
Yeah.
This episode had levels as well in terms of fighting because you saw the guards fight, then you saw his enemy came out, then she killed him, then his 4 killed her, and then now it's back to like, you didn't kill anybody, so now all of us are here. What are we going to do? So then they're like, oh, this is slight work. So then the squad captains all show up. Right. They introduce themselves. They're like, yo, we're here. We're going to get live. And then the 4 guys are like, okay, so let's get busy.
But then,
hold on. Go to the little guy.
But then,
go to the little guy that was part of the
which one
of the Royal Guards for the Yorn Watch. The little dude. You didn't put him up there. The little dude that crushed her.
Oh no!
Yeah, there was another 4th guy.
Oh yeah, that crushed the shield. That was crazy.
Yeah. He actually had a really cool power.
Bro,
I don't know. If it was
because like she summoned like a big. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Until my guy number what was it, number 3 showed up.
Bro, Himothy of Bleach. Himothy of Bleach.
Bro, this man's sword is bananas, bro. This man's sword First of all, he showed up with just the gel in it, and they were like, "Yo, what's going on with this gel in here? This look crazy." And this man was like, "Oh, my sword is wobbly. My bad, you know." And then he just killed somebody, slight work, killed Valkyrie real quick, like nothing.
Let him know I only need one strike.
It was like, hold on, that shit would look a little crazy. That don't sound right. Like, he shouldn't be able to die that quickly.
Right.
And then come to find out, this man has this sword has been rejected, and it was too smooth. It was too sharp. This thing can cut through everything. It was just. He was slicing through people like it was butter.
Man, look, you know a sword is badass when he's like, man, I couldn't make a sheath to contain this sword.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It just cuts everything.
That's why he has to unfinished. I couldn't even send it down to the soul world.
No.
Right.
I can't. It's too raw.
But thanks for letting me slice everybody up with it. I've been wanting to use it for such a long time.
This is great practice.
Hey, but what have the Storm Raiders learned that we also learn as viewers?
There's a trump card to the trump card.
That, and also do not mess with somebody that's coming in rapping all the time.
Swear to God.
You got that with Killer B, and you get this with this guy too,
man.
bro. When they come in
Everything
here and just start rapping,
got a flow to it.
Just saying, bro.
You
can't say it wasn't nice when he came in with his flow.
Let him know.
He's taking in his run for one of the rawest black characters again. I didn't know he was coming up. Yep. I'm sorry. I thought Yoruichi was her.
I mean, she's still her,
she's
bro.
Still
She's still the perfect.
She's still her.
She's literally on top of the charts when it comes to females, though.
But that boy,
the way he handled these four royal guards,
bro. That boy is on another level. Like,
he didn't give them any, bro. When he was killing the second guy that backstabbed, and he's telling him, yo, that's pretty cool that you backstabbed me. And he realized instinctively that the little guy was about to crush him and just threw his sword at him. And before the other guy could even react, was already on him, pulling the sword out of his face.
He held it down. Like, literally,
he definitely did.
He was like, look, I am going to go ahead and take care of this. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of these niggas. That's fine. Don't even worry about having a sweat taken off of it.
That's right.
That's light work.
And the fact that Yora watched just like, whoop, whoop, got out of that prison so easily was like...
Dude, he literally he basically got a token, threw the token, and then switched places with the token, and got out of the shield. And everyone was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, no, but one of the rawest lines is when the royal guards was like, oh, y'all not finna go try to protect your dude? And the dude was like, y'all not gonna go get after your dude?
Yeah.
You're in here with us. Yeah. You might want to leave. I was like, man, come on, bro. These guys are just... Bleach from the whole episode from the beginning,
from start to finish,
was just giving you just like, look, we're gonna show you that, like you said earlier, the difference in power levels. Y'all seen the little dudes down there fight? They raw. They can do something.
Yeah.
But let me show you what we do. Squad Zero. Let's show you the power that's been up here hanging out. You know what I mean?
But I hate to be that guy. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and the reason, like, I love it that they gave us the different power levels. That's why my verdict on it is going to be like a 9.0. Okay. A clean 9, a 9
clean
flat.
9? Okay.
It was a great episode, and I loved it, and they did amazing on it, and I loved how they showed us the different power levels, and that there was just levels to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you thought the Soul Society was just that, but the Royal Palace, the people, and they're all captains, they're all real ones, they all specialize in certain things. It's great. Like I said, I judged it based on different things, like, because it didn't provoke every feelings for me as well either. But it was a great episode, and they've been so consistent with it, and I love that they've been so consistent with it. If I was factoring the consistency with it, I would rate it higher. But it's just based on this episode, and I give it a straight 9 flat. But it was a great episode.
Do you want to go first, or you want to give me my verdict? All right. So for my verdict, I'm gonna give this. I want to say 8.5, leaning towards a 9. And there's only one reason why.
No, go ahead.
It's because of the fact that I really do not care about the whole Ichigo part. Because Ichigo was part of this episode.
Yeah, that was kind of trash. Right,
this whole, again, he meets up with Gojo Shiba, where they met up, and it was a kind of little funny interaction because he was like, yeah, I'm here to help. And Ichigo was like, oh, did you create the thing to come up here? He's like, no, that was my sister. And then it was a little back and forth, and like every time he was just like, yeah, my sister did it. Yeah, but my sister did it. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know, it's just like everything else was amazing in this episode, but right now the main character, which is Ichigo, his kind of plot points for the last like few episodes has been kind of not there for me. Like for me, I feel
is
like
Gojo the main? Is Gojo the main?
Yes, he is. Yeah, Gojo's the main character.
He's the main character in Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes, he is. Okay. Yes. prove me otherwise.
No, I just didn't.
He's the main character.
Yuji's the main character, but
Gojo
Gojo's
think he would be the
prominent.
main character.
I don't know about that. Hey, who's the one that got pristine animation on their things?
I will agree with you. I will agree with you that it was completely.
Go. No. That was just saying.
Well,
like,
are you done though?
Well, again, my final verdict of this episode is 8.5 to
you know what? You gotta go solid.
Yeah, solid 8.5. And again, everything in the Royal Guards was great. It's just I feel like, and again, it didn't feel like the same way in the manga, that the whole Ichigo portion of things kind of still feels lackluster to me. I understand he's trying to find they want to convert Ishida. He even says it that he's gonna get Ishida back in his side and everything, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It's not hitting. I don't really feel any there's no no purposes. There's there's no emotion. There's really nothing. Like he feels like it was like an afterthought in this episode compared to all the other raw stuff that's happening in this episode. So that was my verdict.
Yeah, comment and let us know what your verdicts are too.
Yes.
Let
please.
us know down below. But go ahead.
I would say, me personally, I give it a 9.5. I do understand what you're saying when it comes to Ichigo not having a prominent role in this episode, even though he was shown in there. They had a scene showing how he's going to get up there. I think they could have just skipped that. But, I mean, I will agree that I think the whole concept of how he was brought up there to train to then come down, to then come back up, literally in the same second, like he came down, was like, he smacked 3 people, and then he's like, all right, I'm going back up there now.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I get that, whatever. I'm not looking at this episode that had anything to do with Ichigo. I took Ichigo out for the 2 minutes that he was in there. I removed him from the whole episode, and I'm grading that. And what I'm grading is the fact that it gave me multiple fights.
Yeah.
It introduced multiple new characters. It showed difference in power levels and scaling in terms of where we were, where we're going, and what we might see.
Yes.
Right.
And I also agree that I have to include the consistency, not just because I'm not adding the other episodes, but I'm adding the consistency that this episode picked up where it left off and continued and left it in a position to continue.
I understand. I understand,
You know what I'm saying?
I understand why you graded it.
I break it down in that aspect.
I get that.
So if you add those 2 minutes with Ichigo, I can see why you would put it lower because it's stupid. It's pointless information.
Yeah, that's what I did.
But I removed that. I removed that context and I watched it from what it is.
Yeah.
And it gave me everything.
I feel you on that.
And I even got emotion when I'm watching, like when I saw her get shot in the face. Yeah. I didn't know it was fake.
But you're not invested. Like
I am invested.
No, he was invested. I
am invested, but I didn't know it that well.
No, it's not even that.
It's Oda had got shot in the face, you wouldn't be more sorry.
No. Invested meaning
if Oda Hime got shot in the face, you would have been like, oh.
No. This is a different type of investing,
I wasn't invested in her like, oh my god, the character.
Exactly.
I was
like, damn, you just saw her being so strong.
She's cold.
Yeah, you saw her being strong.
You get it like that?
Like nothing.
Yeah, you was like, yo, that dude's strong.
I was like, that's fucking wild.
But he's not that strong.
Yeah, but again, like I said, it gave me, it gave me like, I saw the tension, I saw the surprise. It had me on my like, yo, what are these niggas doing? Are they that raw? And then when these guys flipped it around and showed how raw they were, I was like, oh, it's a whole different ball game.
And then they did another Uno reverse. Like, now we're actually this raw though.
Yeah, you already know that the next episode that them Stern Ridders are not finna go down that easy. Everybody that we thought was going to be dead in them Stern Ridders is probably finna be like, no, actually, I had a fucking second gear. I really don't think his role.
Always.
Like, you
but
already know how
but guess what? That's the best part. You're already guessing that because that's what Bleach has been doing.
That's what they've been doing.
Yeah. So they're giving you that fuel.
Yo, isn't this like episode 25 of the second season?
Yeah, I'm not
like, so are we gonna get any more? Like, how much more seasons are we gonna get? How many episodes? How many more episodes we're gonna get? I mean,
for this season.
Yeah.
It's got 2 more, I believe.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't,
because I want to keep watching Bleach forever. Like, don't leave me, Bleach. I don't want you to go away. I've been enjoying
there's something
you.
I'm not gonna say it now. So
baby, come back.
We will reference this again.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think there's only like a few more episodes left for the season.
Yeah.
So then
I know, because you know why? Because Bleach has been the only consistent anime that's been coming out. They missed one episode, but they've been on it. And they've been saying, I got you. You know what? I'm not going to take a day off. We got you.
Yep.
And you know who else has a...
Yo, I'm not going to lie. Jujutsu Kaisen, they definitely planned that 3-week break. The 3-week break. Yeah. Yep. They definitely planned the 3-week break because it kind of coincides with what happened in manga, which I would suggest you, if you haven't already, do not Google anything Jujutsu Kaisen.
No,
because you're not gonna get nothing anime related. You're gonna get spoiled.
Manga.
Yeah, you're gonna get spoiled on manga.
Doing that.
So don't
You're
do it.
crazy. You don't do that. You'd be wild if you did that. Yeah, man. But you know, it's been another episode.
What are you looking up?
I'm trying to see if they are
4 cores, and we're on.
Into 4
so the third. So there's 2 more cores of 12 episodes. So it's another 24 episodes.
Perfect. That's what we need. They're gonna come
cores
back.
Usually 12.
They're gonna come back and
2 more cores of 12
need.
episodes is 24 episodes, Josh.
Yeah. So then another core another core. It's a core is gonna be 12, and then the other 12.
Yeah,
24.
bro.
24 episodes,
okay.
bro.
What the fuck is this
core.
nigga talking
Because the
about?
core is 12
we're gonna
episodes.
get 12 at 12.
I literally just said
That's what
there's
they
a
did
whole
last
episode
time,
core,
bro.
and there's 2 of them. That's 24 episodes.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's what they did last time. Like, how
Yeah,
you
they
gonna
split
be
12
mad?
episodes and another 12 episodes.
Yeah, that's what
But
they
they're
did
all
last
within the same
time.
season. But yeah.
Yes, I'm not mad. Give it to me.
Yes, that's perfect. If I have one season that's 48 episodes but cut 4 ways.
Right, and they're probably gonna give us 12 consistent episodes, or
Yes,
maybe they might
of
skip
this
one thing.
heat.
But I don't mind, bro. Don't skip me. Don't be
No.
like Zom 100.
No, but it's
Just
coming
go
out in
over a bum.
2024, so it's probably like
Over a
halfway through
bum.
the year, some shit. We'll probably get it like summer of
Bro.
2024, which is fine. I'm okay with that. As long as they're not taking 3 years off. Because that hurts. They took 10 already. I don't need no more time.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
And then
I
I
don't
just
think
want
they
to.
will.
I just don't know where they're gonna go after that because there's. I don't know. I don't.
Nah,
I didn't read.
they can chill for a minute, bro.
I didn't read
want
past
y'all-
1,000 Year War, so
I don't want them
know
to
where.
push it and do some stupid
I don't know what
crap,
happens
bro.
after that.
I'm not gonna spoil. So
I'm
we'll
not.
leave that.
Yeah, because you've read all of it. I haven't.
You know what else I've been reading though?
What?
That One Piece. And you know what else came out in One Piece? That live action. So
That live action.
we could finally talk about One Piece. The live action, at least at this
I
part.
thought we were supposed to cut it and then start a new one.
Yeah, bro, we're supposed to cut it, cuz.
All right.
That was a
Yeah,
good introduction,
so,
though. You should keep
yo,
that, though.
Thank you,
I don't
yo.
think we
Like,
can.
yo, let us
Well.
know. Like and subscribe. Let us know if you've been liking that Bleach. Let us know if you like Bleach and like and subscribe if you like Bleach. It's been another episode
Jujutsu
of
Kaisen
On-Site
as well,
Verdict.
maybe?
Yeah, he said fuck
No,
this.
we all right. Yo, like,
That's all.
like and subscribe if you like.
This nigga said Bleach 6 times. No
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen at all. I was like, nigga, I thought one. We talked about that, too.
Bro,
like and subscribe
It
if you
take
like
1
Jujutsu
second
Kaisen.
to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Gojo killed 299. Come on, you can like and subscribe easily.
You can.
That doesn't take you that long. Let's go.
Yes.
This has been another episode of On-Site Verdict. It's your boy Dutch.
Your boy Yohohan.
And your boy, that's it.
We out.
We out. Signing out.
Nos fuimos.